Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. Bitcoin maintaining above 63 Gs. In today's show, I'll be sharing the latest Bitcoin technical analysis and quoting the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Kaiser. Bitcoin is, we built our own money. F you. The current crop of Bitcoin spokespeople in the media, boring as what? Bitcoin is the most subversive thing ever. Bitcoin is a live grenade. It is not a bouquet of daisies you give to your grandmother. Tell him, Max. We'll also be discussing the best opportunity for Bitcoin ahead. Bitcoin post-halving reaccumulation setup is forming, according to on-chain analyst Willy Woo. We'll also be discussing, is Bitcoin set for 400% gains against gold? Well, according to this veteran analyst, it is. We'll also be discussing billionaire Ray Dalio says the 35.3 trillion US national debt will not reverse. I'll be sharing his outlook. We'll also be discussing, it has to be now. Raoul Pal unveils massive Bitcoin price target of 200,000, says Bitcoin is repeating the 2023 rally perfectly. We'll also be discussing Rich Dad Robert Kiyosaki reveals a shocking 500,000 price prediction for 2025, with Bitcoin hitting $1 million by 2030. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Welcome, crypto fam. I'm streaming live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. Spread the word. Let them know your boy JV is live for the next couple of hours. Happy Sunday, fun day. I'm going to be preaching the holy gospel of Satoshi, as we do each and every day. Shout out Dankness. Shout out Shandy. Shout out The Oracle. Shout out BitStack. Good to see you, brother. Shout out Judson. Shout out Glencoe. Ronan, Crash, Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum, brother. DNA Noonan. We got the entire fam here. Spread the word, and let's go.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome, crypto fam. Good to see Bitcoin maintaining above, where are we at? 63, especially over the weekend. I think we're going to continue our pump most likely when traditional markets open Monday. So welcome. There is a live poll. I want to know where you think the cycle peak will be. 100 to 149, 150 to 199, 200,000 plus, or only 74 to 99. That live poll is in the chat right now on the YouTube. We're streaming live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. You're going to notice the stream pinned at the very top of the profile. And massive shout out to everyone who already reposted. Anyone who reposts or comment the stream will get reposted. I'll shout you out and I'll follow you back. Thank you as always, Darth Melda, DNA Noonan, Hammy, Glenn Cooper. Appreciate you, brother. Dankness, I see you, boy. Adam Taylor, appreciate it, broski. Ronan Crash, appreciate it. Bailey, TRX, BitStack. Much love, much respect. And again, I'm going to be checking my stream the entire time. Thank you, JC Ice, the one and only Oracle. Much appreciated. This is the best Bitcoin shiznit. Thank you, DNA Noonan. You the man. Bada boom, bada bang. Thank you again, Melda. You're awesome. And IDUGNA. Much appreciated each and every day. Lots to share here today, as we always do. Bruno, Pure Vita fam. 100K, let's go. I don't give up. I like that, BitStack. Let's get it. Over 200,000 and easy. 4x from here. 4x, send it. Your video headlines are clickbait. I am unsubscribing, man. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry you're so sad, L. Wishing you the best of life and success on the other side. So be it. You can't handle the thumbnails. Nothing I can do to save you, because that's Robert Kiyosaki's prediction. We'll be discussing later as our feature story of the day. Welcome, everybody. Muhammad in the building. Muhammad says Shandy is wifey. Oracle the Wise is the right hand possession. Short coin, the guardian of my kingdom. Bitcoin to 150 to 370 in play. When it will, Jesus candle to 25,000. Guaranteed. This is coming from Muhammad. Got Bitcoin merch. Cop some. Merch.cryptonewsalerts.net. There's a lot of different ways you can help support the stream. It's appreciated. Shout out Lock Sky. Just reposted your brother. Shout out the one and only Chandy 10 Music, the #1 Bitcoin music channel, hands down. Just reposted you. Appreciate the love. I'm checking the X feed. You guys are amazing. Again, ID. Thank you, brother. Let's go. Amazing. Yeah, yo. Success is the best revenge, JV. You know how we do. 80,000 top, right on RL. Howdy, shouty. Love your shades. Thank you, Short Coin. I woke up with a sensitive eye this morning. I don't know why. One of my eyes were sore. Maybe too much screen time. So today I'm protecting my eyes. Mile High, let's go. Biddy, every channel uses clicky thumbnails. I think that dude only just found the internet. Pretty much. Pretty much. But I wish him success nonetheless. Let him watch the analyst predicting Bitcoin to 10,000. And there's plenty of those guys out there as well. 225,000 by the end of the year. Send it. I love your thumbnail. Thank you, Shortcoin. I put so much effort into those thumbnails. Big Jones in the digital building. Shout out James Jones. Welcome back, brother. Shout out Michael from Guyana. Am I pronouncing that right? Where's that located? BR plans to expose Bitcoin to the derivatives market. You're talking about BlackRock, right? A notional value, 1 quadrillion. That's 1,000 times a trillion. 1 quadrillion. Send it and let's freaking go. That dude went to too many freak offs at Diddy's. I love it. 500 to 750,000 cycle peak 2025. And we're back in the green as soon as I go live. Ain't that a beautiful thing? We're in the red all day and we just flip green as soon as JV goes live. You got to love it. But anyways, fam, if you're new to the channel, very important to smash the likes. Go ahead and subscribe to the #1 daily Bitcoin channel. And also hit the bell icon. Turn on all notifications. That way you get notified each and every day when JV goes live. Today is pod 1765. I'm your host, JV. It is Sunday, September 22nd, 2024. Let's break it down. Bitcoin's been maintaining above 63,000 pretty much all weekend. So that's a good sign. I think when the markets reopen here tomorrow, we'll continue our ascent to price discovery, which is roughly the $74,000 ballpark, which we hit back in mid-March. Let me know if you agree with that. You know, fourth quarter is right around the corner. We only have another week left of September, and then things are about to get lit, as they always are around this time. Let me fix my zoom on my screen. My camera auto zoomed back out, and I like it a little more zoomed in. 1 second, family. Let me see. I fix that. There we go. That should do the trick. We should be good. Yeah, let me know if that looks better. I appreciate it, family. But yeah, without further ado, let's kick it off with our market watch as we do each and every day. This is Coin 360. We have pulled up. We're sitting just above 63,300. We have Ether trading just under 2,600, while Solana, Cardano, AVAX, XRP, Tron, the majority of the alts correcting and in the red. And checking out coinmarketcap.com. The current crypto market cap sits at $2.2 trillion. The Bitcoin market cap sits at $1.24 trillion. We got roughly 48 billion worth of the volume in the past 24 hours. And the current Bitcoin dominance back on the rise at 56.7%, with the Ether dominance at 14.1%. And checking out top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours, we got Pendle leading the pack, followed by Helium and Sue. Which alts, if any, are you bullish on for the bull? Holla at your boy. And checking out the crypto bubbles, we get a visual perspective on the daily. Safe to say, I'd say 90% of the market correcting and in the red. And zooming out on the monthly, I'd say 60-40 red over green. And checking out the crypto greed and fear index today, we're still in neutral at 52. Yesterday, 54. Last week at 51. And last month, 34 in fear. So there you have it, yo. There's the latest market watch. Bitcoin just can't get past 64 G, says RL. Welcome, Tony Miller. Who Mile High? I'm in Boulder, Colorado, representing Mile High City. Let's go. Keep in mind, the last time Bitcoin was exposed to derivatives, Bitcoin December 10th of 2017 took Bitcoin 2 years to recover. Youch. Smash the likes. Thank you. Diddy will be getting pumped more than Bitcoin. What's up, family? 200 G's. Send it, Abel Gonzalez. 200 G's is destiny. Let's see if we can hit 200 G's in the fourth quarter. Shout out BitStack. Again, anyone who reposts the stream or comments the stream is getting reposted and shouted out live and in the flesh. BitStack wrote, hop on with us with the best Bitcoin pod out there. Thank you, brother. Just reposted that. Much appreciated. And you guys are going to be able to find the stream pinned at the top of the profile. We already got 11 hearts and 12 reposts. More reposts than hearts is pretty incredible. I'm going to add to that ratio. I just reposted my own stream. We now got 13 reposts. Who's going to be next? 14, 15, going once, going twice, 20 reposts. Let's go. 63 G's, baby. You already know. Every price on the thumbnail will come to fruition, guaranteed. Pretty much, Muhammad. That's what I'm saying. Pretty much a guarantee. Sideways is good. Exactly. It's all good in the hood when it comes to the biddy. I mean, we need it at 5. Exactly, RL. That's where we're going to send it to. 500 per coin. Who's with me? I see we got 500 people already on the stream. We're streaming live and in the flesh. We're on X, we're on Rumble, we're on YouTube. We're about to dive into today's technical analysis and pull up some of the live charts. We finally flip back in the green. Let's continue our parabolic ascent. Let's enter price discovery. And let's go where no man has gone before. For the biddy. To the moon. It's that time. Shout out from the space coast of Florida. 3, 2, 1, lift off. We just turned green, baby. Amen. Diddy and Bitcoiners all happy then. Happy days. Viva Bitcoin. Thank you for the disclaimer, dankness. This is not financial advice. The information provided is from recent news articles for entertainment and discussion only. Always do your own research before investing in cryptocurrency. Well said. I've always been green. Haha, I know you have, facts. Bitcoin to Mars, maybe to Pluto. We just need to hit October. September is the jinx month, pretty much. Hence, we typically call it September. But can we turn a September into a September? Anything is possible. Still got a week left. Do you think Bitcoin will pump twice like last cycle or 3 times? Don't want to get out on the first dip. What's your thoughts? I guess that's all perception of what you're comparing to. I mean, that's very vague. Will it pump twice or 3 times? I think it'll pump 10 million times. It pumps every day. But I see what you mean. As far as a big 10-day parabolic run up to a new all-time high, I definitely think we get at least a couple of those here. I think we're going to get one here in the fourth quarter. And definitely next year, if we can get 2 or 3 next year, all the merrier. There's no telling. Bitcoin has no top, because fiat has no bottom. And of course, there's rules. Follow the rules. Let me find them. Don't dox anyone in the chat. Don't disrespect the chat, the mods or JV. Don't start anything with anyone in the chat. Any of these will get you removed and banned. You have been warned. Thank you, Oracle. Pretty simple. It's like respect others and you'll be respected. Simple and plain. 117,000 on Christmas Day. Believe that? Send it, great U.S. treasure hunt. I'm ready. We're going up forever, Laura. Exactly my point.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number 1. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Precisely. Thank you, Hodling Holly. I just reposted. She wrote, happy stacking, everyone. Amen to that. Let me make sure I'm following you, and I am. I appreciate the reposts. Thank you, Marcus Roth. He put, there is no second best. I just reposted, brother. You guys are amazing. Appreciate all the support. Let's continue with our technical analysis. We'll pull up some of the live charts and see what's popping here with the price action. Headline here reads, Bitcoin weekly RSI sparks intermediate 85,000. Bitcoin price target, price discovery. Let's go. That's right. Bitcoin continues to hold 62, now 63 here this afternoon. Haven't seen a lasting bounce off September support. 10,000 lower. Now optimistic Bitcoin price forecast. See, good times only. Let the good times roll. Getting better for the bulls. For Titan of Crypto, the analyst says the first stop, 85 G's. Uploading a chart of Bitcoin's RSI on the weekly time frame, he suggests that momentum was gathering to take the market to a new all-time high and beyond. Bitcoin 85 G's intermediate target, as he shares here alongside the chart. The weekly RSI, which is relative strength index, breakout signals an explosive move by the end of the year. For the biddy, fourth quarter targets in play. Let's go. And that's just an intermediate target, family, at 85. RSI is a classic trading indicator used to define likely local tops and bottoms, while additionally giving insight into the strength of an uptrend or downtrend at a given price point. And speaking of bottoms, no diddy. The weekly RSI currently sits above the 50 out of 100 mark, breaking a downtrend that has been in place since March's latest all-time high. Titan of Crypto added that if September ends in the green, the uptrend should continue throughout Q4, quoting him here. Historically, when September closes green, Q4 has been bullish. If we close above 59,000 this month, a bullish end of the year is likely, and I mean that's a given. We're currently at 63. We've got another week. We may close way higher. However, even with a red close, both 2017 and 2020 saw green Q4s, promising Q4 ahead, and this is the Bitcoin monthly returns, as you can see for September. Typically in the red. We've had a few, though, obviously in the green, and now fourth quarter is where things are about to get very lit. Now, elsewhere, we have another analyst, Scoo, said that more confirmation of Bitcoin price strength was needed over the coming week, quoting him here. From a technical perspective, this does look pretty good. A series of higher highs and higher lows would be needed on the daily time frames, and he tagged 61 as the key level to hold. Furthermore, on 61 lows, it provides a clear line in the sand for the market. He concluded. Now, before I pull up the live charts, let's quote Max Kaiser here. Bitcoin is, we built our own money. F you. The current crop of Bitcoin spokespeople in the media are boring as what? Bitcoin is the most subversive thing ever. Bitcoin is a live grenade. It is not a bouquet of daisies you give your grandmother. Very well said there by Max. And let's pull up some of the live charts, starting with the daily, brought to you via TradingView via Coinbase. You should be able to see live and on your screen. We do have a target here in the 1 hour chart you need to be aware of. It's a bottom target sitting at 59,300. We do have a rising wedge formation, which kind of just started trading sideways. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let's zoom out. We'll check out the 4 hour and work our way out. Here's the 4 hour chart. We also have some bullish targets here along with a bullish pennant. The blue target most north is 81,777. Send it. Definitely a good omen there. We have a bottom target as well you need to be aware of 36,464. And zooming out from the 4 hour, we'll check out the 1 day chart. Live and in the flesh. Looking pretty bullish to me. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like we had 4 green consecutive daily candle closes, which is good. Let's see how today ends up as we're approaching the end of the day as far as the close. But things are looking bullish, in my opinion, on the daily. We do have a target you need to be aware of, though, sitting at 47,700. And zooming out a little further, we'll check out the 1 week, which always has that sexy cup and handle target. Today, that target is sitting at $124,600. I think we can hit that particular target here in Q4 between October and December. You let me know your thoughts. And zoom out a little further, we'll check out the monthly chart. We got another week, and then we get the monthly close. But earlier in the year, I mean, we had 7 green consecutive monthly closes, and then we've been trading sideways ever since. So let's see if we end up ending September or September before entering the fourth quarter. Let me know your thoughts, family. And welcome everyone just joining the stream. We got 700 people here live and in the flesh. This cycle could rhyme with last year's cycle, but I think the dip is induced. We could see a big run, but no real dip. Hodl accordingly, says dankness, word up. Bitcoin has to break the 200 simple moving average daily, currently just shy of 64. Once that happens, then it has to break 66, 68, the sell wall. Once that happens, a test up through the recent all-time high, 74 G's, and then, amen. Driving, sorry for the delay. All good facts. Do what you got to do. Be safe out there on the roads. They are starting to escape the broader. They are too funny. They want to be near or on my shoulders. Too cute, though. You're referring to your chicks there, Oracle. Is that a rising wedge, or are you just happy to see the biddy? No diddy. Exactly, brother. Exactly. What's etiquette on shouting out a company I like? I woke up this morning to 4 chicks snuggled up to my bed. You're the mama chick, I see. Yes, they are in my room. That's pretty awesome. Wishing your chicks the best of the best of the best of the best. 60 G's, baby. A great buying opportunity. $500,000 play. Or is that what is that? Send it. Morning, I was here before you, though. Well, welcome back, Adam. I like that you did the September or September. Exactly. It could go either way. The future is yet to be determined. We're still in the middle of the month. I know we're towards the end of the month, but you see what I'm saying. Come on, Biddy, do it for the boys. That's what I'm saying there, Shelton.
Bitcoin, 60 G, 60 G. buying opportunity for fifth level sexy G's.
Shout out Lou. He put the #1 show. Much appreciated. Shout out Satoshi Cartel. Appreciated. Versi Boer. News Bitcoin Live now. Thank you so much. We appreciate all the support. I'm just reposting anyone who reposts or comment the stream. And again, I'll follow you and shout you out. So it's a no-brainer. You can see the stream is pinned at the top of the X profile. 17 hearts and 17 reposts. That's a phenomenal 100% ratio, flawless victory. Shout out to the fam.
What do you think, JV? By the biddy.
Who cares about a roaring kitty? Boring kitty.
Not me.
I'm for the bitty. I'm for the nippinator. I'm for Nipsey, not for the weirdo Kit Kat Kitty.
The kitty cat. I'm
Stacking the sats. Shout out Chandy 10 Music. Of course, she created the theme song, the 60G song, and the majority of the music we play throughout the stream. To support her, visit her channel, Chandy 10 Music, the #1 Bitcoin music channel, hands down. Welcome, everyone just joining us. We're live and in the flesh. We're streaming on X, Rumble, and YouTube. I see we got over 800 people on the stream. We do have a live poll up as well. Lots to share. Welcome, everyone just joining us. JV, you must play the 70G song. I got you. We definitely have that one lined up.
Bitcoin is no maybe, baby. Bitcoin is no maybe, baby. 70 G's to the moon. Lunar landing. See you there soon.
They not like us. They not like us. This is my first Bitcoin cycle. Been buying since 2021. I have been saving all spring and summer. I have 12,000 in and hodling. Remember where you started. No fear. Started from the bottom, now we here. Amen. 2020 Hyundai Elantra. This is facts. I give you permission to post, Sweezy, as long as you post it only once, okay? Upcoming, incoming, kids, October. That's right. October around the corner. But anyways, fam, keep the comments flowing. It's always appreciated. Let's continue. Willy Woo, on-chain analyst. Here's the latest from him. The headline reads, best opportunity for the biddy, Bitcoin post-halving. Reaccumulation setup forming, according to Willy Woo. That's right. Willy Woo says one classic indicator is suggesting that now is the opportune time for the bulls to position themselves for the Bitcoin next leg up. No diddy. Woo looks at the Pure multiple, which has been used to call the tops for the Bitcoin. The Pure multiple is ratio between the daily coin issuance in dollar terms and the 365-day moving average of the daily coin issuance, aiming to provide an oscillator derived from minor profitability and income stress. Hey, Woo shares a chart that smooths out the Pure multiple to roughly pinpoint when the indicator passes from bullish to bearish, quoting Willy Woo. Famous quote from Dr. Puel, the best time to buy the Bitcoin is at the bottom. The second best time to buy is at the post-halving reaccumulation. He didn't say it in words, he said it in numbers. I have cleaned his model up to say it a bit clearer, and you can see the Bitcoin Pure multiple chart shared here by Willy Woo. Now, at the time, the Pure multiple is still under 1, suggesting Bitcoin doesn't yet have the momentum it needs for a sustained rally, but it does hint that Bitcoin is gearing up for a bullish regime. Woo also says the Bitcoin inventory on the crypto exchanges suggests that the price action is currently neutral bearish, but that a liquidation triggered reversal was possible. Quoting him again, short-term continuation of a bullish swing, likely 1 week left in play, which means right at around October's beginning. October, let's go. He also says medium term, we're seeing lots of spot Bitcoin being scooped up. Exchange inventory accounting for derivatives remains flat, but this could change quickly if we get a short squeeze. The chart pattern is forming a bull flag. Current demand and supply is neutral bearish, but signs of moving into a bullish structure if we get some liquidations. Cautiously optimistic. And he also shared this chart showing you the Bitcoin inventory currently available on the exchanges. It looks like 3.6 million paper plus spot BTC, which we can see in the purple line there in the middle. I mean, supply shock likely. If not here, Q4, I do believe we'll get a genuine supply shock in 2025, which will send the Bitcoin price action parabolic. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you agree or disagree with the on-chain analyst, the one and only Willy Woo. Holla at your boy. The dollar is going down. Always. CME, Bitcoin futures, they open at 5 p.m. and Friday is the closing wick sitting at 64,200. Good to note there, Greg. Appreciate it. Shout out Moon Jumper, jumping the moon. Welcome to the stream, brother.
Stack the sats, ain't no thing, baby. It's a chance to stack those sats.
A chance to stack those bitties.
Baby, you never heard about me
With another coin. Shout out everyone reposting the stream or commenting. Like I promised you earlier, anyone who reposts or comments getting shouted out during the live stream. So Diana Joy Heron Jones, greatly appreciate you. She wrote Top Bitcoin Pod, joined the JV and the fam. I reposted both of your posts there. In fact, I reposted 3 of your posts. Oh, wow. I reposted 4 of your posts. You're amazing. Shout out Christopher Collins. I appreciate you as well. Satoshi Cartel, Lou, Versi, the rest of y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bitcoin.
I got my mind on my Bitcoin and my Bitcoin on my mind. 60 G's, 60 G's, a buying opportunity.
Bitcoin.
Stack the Sats, family. I know that's the most addicting song. It's probably my favorite as well. That's why we play it every day. And it just so happens we're always at 60,000. It's wild. We do got 1,100 people on the stream. So first and foremost, thank you for the support. We're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. This is a try stream. Still got a lot to share. I'm going to be streaming at least for the next 90 minutes. So spread the word. Let people know. Thank you, thank you. The machine must be on now. What machine is that? Yes, Biz is a good song. So catchy. I have been saying this for weeks. Bitcoin exchange reserves all-time low. You have been saying that. Bitcoin mining difficulty all-time high. Bitcoin long-term hodler, shark whale, wallets all-time high. Something's going to give. Amen. I just reposted 5 times to show my good faith. Next level. Greatly appreciate that, Diana. Truly do. Thank you, thank you. Let's continue with the news. Let's continue where we leave off. Next headline here, family. Is Bitcoin set for 400% gains against gold? Well, according to this veteran analyst by the name of Peter Brandt, yeah. Let's break it down. Bitcoin's market cap has skyrocketed by an astounding 350,000% since its inception compared to traditional safe haven rival gold. Do you hear that, Peter Schiff? Bitcoin's up 350,000% against your favorite precious metal. New signal suggests Bitcoin may be on the verge of another extended price rally, signaling renewed momentum against the precious metal. Let's break it down. The Bitcoin/gold ratio chart compares the asset's performance and could serve as a barometer to gauge Bitcoin's adoption rate compared to gold. For instance, the rise in the ratio reflects Bitcoin outperforming gold in terms of market cap performance and vice versa. According to veteran market analyst Peter Brandt, the Bitcoin to gold ratio may rise by more than 400% in 2025. Send it. Brandt cites a classic technical pattern for his extremely bullish outlook, dubbed the inverse head and shoulders. The pattern develops when the price forms 3 consecutive troughs with a middle trough called the head, the deeper than the other 2 called the left and the right shoulders. The pattern forms beneath a common support line called the neckline. And as a rule of TA, an IH and S pattern resolves when the price breaks above the neckline while accompanying a rise in trading volumes. And in doing so, it rises by as much as the maximum distance between the neckline and the head's deepest point, as you can see in the Bitcoin/gold weekly chart shared right here. Now, applying the same technical principle to the Bitcoin gold ratio chart brings its upside target to around 123. In other words, the price of 1 Bitcoin may equal 123 ounces of gold as early as 2025, up by over 400% compared to 24 ounces as of September 22nd, 2024. Now, the idea of Bitcoin overtaking gold has been fueled by its rapid adoption, particularly by the institutional investors, and the launch of the Bitcoin ETFs, which have bolstered Bitcoin's presence in investment portfolios. The approval of the Bitcoin ETFs have resulted in inflows of over $17 billion since January of 2024, with projections that the Bitcoin ETF market can grow as much as $220 billion by 2027 using gold ETFs as a benchmark. In addition, experts like Anthony Scaramucci argue that Bitcoin will eventually surpass gold's market cap within the next decade, citing Bitcoin's advantages such as scarcity and portability. That's right. Bitcoin, when compared to gold, is superior in every aspect you can compare it to. And I also believe that the Bitcoin market cap will eat away the gold market cap. And the gold market cap, I don't know right now, maybe 13, 14 trillion. Keep in mind, Bitcoin's still a baby. It's only 1 trillion or 1.2 trillion. That's nothing in the grand scheme of things. And considering the total addressable market is north of Jesus, probably $900 trillion. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of money in the world. Bitcoin's a nascent asset class right now, family. Welcome, everyone. Voltaire, the famous French philosopher, stated in 1720, all fiat eventually returns to its original intrinsic value, zero. Well said, brother. Well said. Buy the biddy. Couldn't agree more. Inverted head and shoulders, eh? No diddy. Peter Sniff, that's the guy. I like the mooch. How long and how much would it cost to send $1 million in gold anywhere in the world? Too much. And then you risk confiscation as well. 100%. It's old school. We live in a digital world, so digital money is superior. Also, consider gold is relatively scarce, but they can always find more. There's no true scarcity. The only asset with true scarcity, meaning a finite limited supply, embedded into the code, Bitcoin. Ethereum, maximum supply, infinity. Gold, maximum supply is ultimately infinity. The silver, maximum supply is ultimately infinity. The US dollar or any fiat currency, ultimate supply, infinity. CBDCs, infinity. Bitcoin, finite limited supply, 21 million. Take that, Peter Sniff. You feel me? If you'd rather go down with the ship, so be it. Exactly. I'm making money every time you talk, JV. You know how we do. I'm here for the Bulls. I represent the Chicago Bulls. That's why I'm repping the red today. All infinity. Exactly. For real talk, though, I'm not even exaggerating. They'll always find more precious metals. And who knows? Maybe we don't understand the true nature of the earth. Maybe it can just produce infinite gold the same way we produce infinite oil. Oil is just created through the earth, a natural phenomena. What if gold and precious metals and diamonds are like the same way, and then they just pretend it's scarce? We'll only release so many, kind of like gold Rolex watches or Rolex in general. They only say, we only have so many watches. It creates a scarcity, and then everyone wants one. Meanwhile, they probably have an unlimited supply in the back they don't tell you about. It's called marketing. It's called marketing. And that's just how it is. Kids have had it right. They bought Robux. Now they're buying the biddies. Exactly. Hi, everyone. Is this a Bitcoin-only channel? If so, I will stick around. Everything besides Bitcoin's inferior. You found the right place, Genesis. You found the right place. Welcome. I am repping O Block 64th Street. Long live V. Roy. Magic hands, JV. Bada boom. Bada bing, wax on, wax off. Of course, oil and gold are produced by the earth. The only question is the timeline for the production. There you go. Welcome, everyone. We got 1,200 people here on the stream. I'm going to check the X feed again. Anyone who reposts the stream with a comment or a quote is going to get reposted and shouted out. You can see we already have 24 hearts and 23 reposts. Thank you, Bluebird. I just reposted, put best Bitcoin channel. Much appreciated, brother. And again, thank you, Diana, for the 5 reposts. You're awesome. But let's continue with the news and welcome everyone to the stream. Appreciate you all. Next, we're going to be discussing Ray Dalio, discussing the $35 trillion debt. Headline here reads, billionaire Ray Dalio says 35.3 trillion U.S. national debt will not reverse. I mean, common sense here. Bridgewater Associates founder Ray Dalio says America's $35.3 trillion national debt will continue to grow, no matter who wins the race for the White House. In a new interview with Bloomberg at the Milken Institute Asia Summit 2024, Dalio says the fast approaching November election represents a crossroads. See you at the crossroads, so we won't be lonely. Remember that Bone Thugs track back in the day? Anyways, for a number of critical issues, including taxation and the reach of the federal government, the billionaire believes the national debt is bound to be ignored while the government uses inflationary policies to reduce the real burden of its debt. Quoting the billionaire here, we have an enormous amount of debt. That's an understatement. And it's going to keep increasing. And one man's debts are another man's liabilities. Nobody is going to deal with the debt policy. That's going to end up being monetized down the path. And regardless of the electoral outcome, Dalio sees the U.S. heading towards a more fragmented existence where portions of the country look to their state government for leadership due to the irreconcilable differences with the next administration. Dalio says he also focus on candidates' tax policies and the impact they have on the markets, quoting him again. Then the question is issues of taxation, and those issues of taxation will have an important effect on the capital markets. They are brought after tax returns by and large. You lower corporate income tax, you raise income taxes, it makes a difference to prices. So we're going to have those issues. A lot of issues to talk about regarding the election. Now, as you know, one thing I know regarding taxes, I mean, Harris come out straight up and said she wants to more than double capital gains tax. So hypothetically, say it's 20% right now. I think she said raise it to 45%. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's just what I recall. And she also mentioned unrealized gains taxes, which is the definition of idiocracy, stupidity. Nobody wants to pay taxes on unrealized gains. Just imagine owning a property, such as a house or some cryptocurrency, and you hodling, doing the right thing, and then you have $1 million in unrealized tax gains, and you got to pay taxes on that. What about tax benefits for unrealized losses, which are the majority of the investors in the world? Most people are losers when it comes to gambling or just investing in general. I don't think they're going to allow you to write that off, but they want to tax you for unrealized gains. Imagine that. Imagine Michael Saylor up $10 billion on his Bitcoin investment for MicroStrategy and having to pay taxes on $10 billion worth of unrealized taxes or gains. Mind-boggling. But that's what one of the administrations is trying to do. So now you know. Agreed. But they can influence the price action. XRP finite supply? I don't know. They do dump like 1 billion XRP a month, which is kind of sus. Call that's unrealized gains. I mean, you can say Dogecoin has a finite limited supply, but isn't it in the trillions? Correct me if I'm wrong. Call that unrealized gains for net worth for 100 million plus. That's none of us here. How do you know that, Mexica Hodl? We got OGs in the building. I have a feeling some of you guys are worth more than 100 million, but the good news, nobody would ever know because you're smart and you wouldn't be broadcasting it to the world, right? Lions touchdown. Detroit Lions, eh? Lions 7, Arizona 0 first quarter, says phone Stan channel. Right on. Go Lions. Hodl. V thy name, JV. P. Diddy is now rolling Oompa Loompa style. Well said, Alan. That's why you spread your wealth in multiple trusts and keep it under 100 million. Smart man. Smart man right there. Shout out Skash. Good to have you here. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. I see we got 1,400 people already here. We got a lot to share. Happy Sunday, fun day. I'm going to be continuing to preach the Holy Gospel of Satoshi for the next 90 minutes at least. So welcome, family. Pump the likes, pump the stream. Support us on the tube, cryptonewsalerts.net. I know the majority of our audience is now on X, and of course, we're also now live on Rumble. If you guys can repost this over on X, it's always greatly appreciated, brothers and sisters.
Bitcoin, but I don't sweat it because it's just pathetic to let it get me involved in that sell on the dip crowd, sell on the dip crowd, dip sell, dope sell.
Shout out Satwise Jenks. He reposted and wrote, we're driving home from New Jersey to PA, but nothing stops us from joining this live chat, fam, and JB's daily Bitcoin news served with an orange pill love. Much respect, brother. Safe travels there, and thank you. Speaking of OG, Satwise, he's a moderator here. Also an OG, early Bitcoin adopter, 2013. We got a lot of the OGs, part of our fam. Mr. Chico, thank you for the repost, saying boom. I appreciate it. And again, Bluebird and the rest of you guys, much love, much respect.
Sell no Bitcoin sell. I'm no sellout. Bitcoin, Roger out.
I'm worth nothing. Just have a boat at the bottom of the lake. Yeah, bro. I feel you, Fax. I feel you. But anyways, let's continue with the news, shall we? Still got a lot to share. We discussed the latest $35 trillion debt. Now let's discuss some bullishness, the exciting part. You know what I mean? We're going to discuss the 200,000 target from Raoul Pal, and then we'll be discussing a 500,000 target from Rich Dad Robert Kiyosaki and from a recent X post that he shared. You should be able to see the screen here. Headline reads, it has to be now. Raoul Pal unveils massive Bitcoin price target and says the biddy is repeating the 2023 rally perfectly. perfectly. That's right. Raoul Pal believes the stage is being set for Bitcoin to explode to his massive price target. Let's go. In a new video he posted on YouTube, the former Goldman Sachs exec says Bitcoin tends to rise and fall along with the global liquidity cycles. He shares a chart suggesting the global liquidity will surge over the next 3 months, with Bitcoin following suit. Quoting him here, it is an absolutely beautiful chart. It is the Global Macro Investor Global Weekly Liquidity Index. So that's both private sector liquidity and public sector liquidity from large global economies. I mean, it is just perfect. It leads by 10 weeks. So you've got that. You've got Bitcoin seasonality. Bitcoin is always strong from this point onwards. And he makes a good point. We're entering the fourth quarter, historically the most bullish time of the season. Now, Powell also shares another chart suggesting Bitcoin is closely mirroring its price action from January of 2023 to March of 2024, when Bitcoin jumped 350% from 16.5, which was the bottom, to the high of roughly 74,000, which we achieved mid-March. And according to the macro guru, conditions look ripe for the Bitcoin surge. Quoting him here, Bitcoin is also repeating what it did last year, literally perfectly. So we have got the macro overlay. The Fed is going to keep cutting over time. The other central banks are going to be involved. We have got the seasonality in place. We have got the global liquidity cycle in place. I don't know what else is left. It has to be now. And look at this sexy chart. It shows us running up to roughly $220,000 per coin. Send it. Now, looking at the chart, he seems to predict Bitcoin will skyrocket above 200,000 by early next year. Q1. Send it. Let's go. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the macro guru. My personal target for this year, 125, but that's modest. Next year, anywhere from 222,000 is my bottom target. That means like my bear scenario. My bull scenario is all the way up 750,000. I think anything is possible. This is unprecedented times. We have institutional adoption we have never witnessed before in the history of Bitcoin. Previous cycle driven purely from retail. I don't even think the retail even began yet this cycle. What are your thoughts, fam? Let me know. Praying for the positive vibes. Always positive vibes. We appreciate that. The banana split zone could be after that. Digital, does that have no max supply, but Litecoin is the sister coin when mining Litecoin has a max supply of 84 million. Thank you for sharing. Litecoin is definitely an OG coin, the original fork of Bitcoin. Correct me if I'm wrong. Chandy says I was just grabbed out of my bed and thrown on the floor. What? And have zero proof of that, and yelled for hours over the least of important things and told to leave. So I guess I am packing. Sorry to hear that. That doesn't sound right. If you have to call 911, I'd suggest call 911 and get the protection you need. No one has the right to pick you up and grab you. That's sad to hear, actually. So hopefully you get some protection from someone, even if it's 911, someone to protect you there, Chandy. Agreed, says Moonjumper, 225,000 by the end of the year. I would identify as a rainbow unicorn again to help, but I am still pooping cotton candy from the last time. Or popping, my bad. I said pooping, no diddy there. Statistically, Bitcoin is about to explode. Explode already. Exactly, brother. Earl Harris, cheers. We're going to explode. No, hit the like. Please do, Andy. This is a difficult cycle as max momentum of liquidity is available at the end of the cycle, Q4 2025. Crypto Colors asks, do you still believe Bitcoin's going to go up in 2029? Of course. I think 1 million is my target. I haven't changed, which is the year after the following halving of April of 2028. 2029, I think we hit 1 million. 100%. I haven't changed. Forbes headline, a huge BlackRock Bitcoin ETF price surprise is suddenly about to hit. Damn, need more Batman out there. Exactly. Prayers up for Chandy. 100% there. Praying for your safety, Chandy. I am late. What up, fam? Shout out McFoofinator. The McFoofinator. Good to have you here. Welcome everyone joining the stream. We're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. We got 1,600 people here live and in the flesh. Let's freaking go. But let's continue. Actually, let me check the X feed, and then we'll continue with our feature story of the day. And again, if anyone reposts the stream on X with a quote or a comment, you're getting shouted out, such as Mexica Hodl. I appreciate it. He put the best Bitcoin channel. Means the world to me. All the compliments. I mean, I've been doing the show now for 1,765 days. I put in my work. We still here. We ain't going nowhere. So thank you guys for all the support. It means the world to me. I'm going to look at the pinned at the very top of the profile. You're going to notice 28 hearts, 28 reposts. That's a phenomenal 100% ratio. So you guys, incredible. Thank you. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support you guys show me. Much love. Yeah. JV found CNA Pod on the iHeartRadio. Nice. Now I watch on YouTube, banned from X. Damn. Hopefully you can get your X account back because they reinstated a lot of people when Elon took over. I appreciate your support and shout out to everyone listening on iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes. We're bigger than just on the video platforms we stream on, obviously. Our biggest audience actually comes from the podcast side, which is Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, etc. You can find Crypto News Alerts anywhere podcasts can be found. But of course, we stream the video version every day live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. So, and I encourage everyone to tune in to the video version of the pod because obvious reasons, and we have the uncensored version of the pod always and all that good stuff. This is the only crypto show I never miss. Thank you, Ricky. It means the world to me. At the end of this golden cross, ready to pamp it up. Thank you, fam, for being the fam. I love y'all. I need y'all. Cheers, Chandy. We always got your back. We need to have a JV Appreciation Day. Hey, maybe it should be on 11/11. Those are my divine numbers right there. November 11th. If you want to appreciate JV, let's do it. In the meantime, just appreciate me by reposting the stream. That's the greatest compliment you guys can give me. And just make sure you're subscribed on the tube. We appreciate it. Yeah, all you mofos say something nice about JV, you appreciate. Best crypto stream around, hands down. Feel like JV fam for real. I have been locked in with you before I even had a son. Oh, wow. You've been here for a hot minute. It's been 6 years. I can't believe it. We started the channel in 2018, turned into the podcast, I would imagine, sometime late 2018. So we've been here for a hot minute now, family. And I'm going to be here for a long time. I ain't going nowhere. You feel me? But anyways, now for our featured story of the day. Here's the Bitcoin price forecast from Rich Dad Robert Kiyosaki. He reveals a shocking $500,000 target for next year in 2025, along with $1 million target. So let's break it down. He actually just recently did a tweet. So let's start with the tweet, and then we'll read this article, which is based off the tweet he just put out. So this is something Robert Kiyosaki shared on September 20th, so 2 days ago. So it sounds like Friday, got roughly 136,000 views. Here's what he wrote. Most important book today. Friend Jim Rickard sent me an advanced reader copy of his soon-to-be-released book, Money GPT. Please order a copy and study. It's frightening because AI is going to shake up the world of money. The good news, Jim Rickard's prediction means Bitcoin may soon top $500,000 in 2025. Boom. And $1 million per coin by 2030. And the crowd is going wild. Jim's book, Money GPT, will be out soon. Reading it will give you an inside track to the future. So there's a very bullish prediction. Let me know your thoughts of Bitcoin hitting 500,000 in 2025. It's right in alignment with my personal prediction, which I just previously shared with you. I say my bottom bear scenario for the cycle peak next year is 222, and my bull scenario is 750, and 500 is pretty much right dead in the middle. So shout out Kiyosaki, 500,000, send it. Let's freaking go. And let's dive deeper into this article, which was based off of his recent posts. Renowned financial author Robert Kiyosaki has again made the headlines with his bull Bitcoin price prediction. And by the way, how many of you have read his classic book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, let me know. Now, most notably, Rickard's prediction that Bitcoin can surge to 500,000 per coin next year and possibly reach 1 million by 2030. Now, regarding the million target, you know I've been preaching every day. My personal target is 1 million by 2029, which is the year after the next halving, scheduled to take place roughly of April of 2028. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that. This forecast aligns with Kiyosaki's long-held view. A Bitcoin as a hedge against economic uncertainty and a means of preserving wealth amidst a volatile financial landscape. So with the crypto market becoming increasingly attractive to institutional investors and advancements in blockchain tech, Kiyosaki's 500,000 prediction for 2025 might not be as far-fetched as it seems. To me, it's right on the money. However, reaching such price targets would require major shifts in market dynamics, including stronger adoption of the Bitty as a digital store of value and as a favorable regulatory environment. So, I mean, what are your thoughts? Obviously, I think we do have a favorable environment for Bitcoin. I mean, it's one of the main topics of discussion now with the election. Trump talking about embracing Bitcoin and stockpiling it for the United States of America and making the United States basically a Bitcoin mining hub. Yeah, I mean, and then we have not Robert Kiyosaki, I meant to say RFK Jr. as well, who promised to like purchase, I forget the exact amount, maybe 400 Bitcoin per day as a strategic reserve play for the United States and ultimately stockpile 4 million Bitcoin. Trump said he would never sell any Bitcoin. Trump said he'd fire Gary Gensler day one. If he gets elected, he said he would free Ross Ulbricht. So a lot of bullishness in the market, considering probably 50 million Americans are Bitcoiners or crypto enthusiasts. That's a large portion of the United States. So they know what's up. So Bitcoin has become that big. It's a major talking point this election. It's just major around the world. We have nations adopting it. You know, Bukele led the movement back in, 2021, adopting Bitcoin as a legal tender. There's other countries talking about that now. Just very bullish landscape. Macroeconomics, very bullish as well. The institutional adoption we didn't witness last cycle is here. We've had over 20 billion in volume from the ETFs for the spot for Bitcoin, just from BlackRock alone. Then you got Fidelity, all the other asset managers. Now we have Hong Kong's ETFs. A lot of bullishness, and I don't think that's going to slow down. I think adoption is only going to continue to snowball, like a snowball effect. But you let me know your thoughts, and what do you think regarding Rich Dad's 500,000 target for next year and 1 million by 2030? And I'll read your comments out loud. The Oracle wrote 500,000, 750 cycle peak 2025. I've been saying it for months. You say it every day. I read it out loud every day. The indicators on the monthly and the daily are showing extremely bullish. I agree with you there, 100%. I agree with Kiyosaki and you. 220 to 450. I read it, JV, right on phone stand channel. That's what's up. Diana says, leave and don't look back. Leave immediately while you're still young enough to do it. Don't waste good years of your life. Statwise says, JV, he's like dynamite. F Gary Gensler and no hair Gare. Yeah, let's get rid of the mofo. But here's the thing you got to be aware of. Even though he's going to get fired, they'll probably just replace him with another suit to continue where he left off. Just like Jay Clayton got replaced by Gensler. What'd Clayton do on his last day of office as the SEC chairman? He launched the unlawful lawsuit against XRP. And he's like, adios, I'm out. And then Gary took over. So also be careful what you wish for. Just got to point out the obvious. What if Bitcoin does what it does first halving? Whoa, 98x? Jesus, I hope you're right. Empires, nations, countries, states, pensions, ETFs, private, public corporations, you and me, all putting Bitcoin on our books. Man, I can't wait for 98. So JV got started in Bitcoin in 2017. And yes, I'm referring to myself in the third party now. I just went there. And so I'm up 42x on my first initial investment. That's pretty crazy. 42x. So imagine another 92x. Oh my God. Send it. 100x means ultimately over $6 million Bitcoin. I know in my heart of hearts, we'll do another 100x in my lifetime. So I'm so stoked for that. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with that. Welcome everyone. 500 easy peasy. Exactly, Satwise. It's a coming. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh, no. No Diddy. Larry, bring me your shine box. Ha ha. And that's the beauty here. How many of you got to front run Larry Fink and frickin' Michael Saylor? How cool is that? That they're on the Bitcoin team building your bags. How sick is that? Pretty cool, right? Who's going to fire him? Trump says he would. I mean, Trump's notorious for saying, you're fired. In fact, when he said it at the conference, it got like a standing ovation. He had to say it again. I will fire Gary Gensler on day one if I'm elected your president. Everyone went wild. I don't think no one likes Gary. He's a worm. Gary the Worm, cousins of Jamie Tapeworm. How do you like that? 98X would be fantastic. I'm up 170X on my first purchase. That deserves a round of applause. That's awesome. Send it. I'm so for it. And I see we got 1,700 people here. Welcome, everyone. This is the Q&A segment of the live stream. We're going to stick around a little longer on the tube, and then in a little bit, we're going to end the tube and continue with the uncensored version of the pod for the second hour, which is my favorite part of the show. So 55 years old and just hodling till retirement. I still hope guesses happen. Right on, Shelton. Peter versus Peter. I made an AI pick of Gensler standing in an gold mine with a Bitcoin will crash sign, and his pants are catching on fire. I got to see this photo data. Did you use ChatGPT for that? Mom Spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface, he looks calm. Yeah, this shirt was white, and then I dropped Mom Spaghetti on it. Precisely, Judson. Vegas loves you, fam. Thank you, Judson. Respect. 35 trillion national debt, 1 trillion every 100 days or so. It's a debt that can never be paid, no matter how much you debase or cut the rates. You put Bitcoin on the books. Amen. Amen to that. But yeah, I actually want to start the uncensored version of the pod as soon as possible. So we're going to end the YouTube stream. So for the 200 of you on YouTube right now, you ain't got to go home. But please visit the Rumble, rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. That way you guys can continue with the uncensored version of the pod. But actually, let me end the poll. There's a live poll up right now I asked in the YouTube chat, and I asked you guys, what will the cycle peak be for Bitcoin? And I'm going to read those results, and then we'll end the YouTube transmission and continue uncensored style. So here's the results. 37% of you said 200,000 plus is the cycle peak. 28% of you said 100 to 149,000. 19% of you said 150 to 199,000. And 14% of you said $74 to $99,000. The people have spoken, so there you go. We're marching towards 200,000 plus. Send it, and let's freaking go. Again, if you're on YouTube, the YouTube stream is about to end, but we're going to continue with the after party uncensored, exclusive on X and Rumble. So head on over to the Rumble, rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. Deuces to the YouTube. We out. And the YouTube stream should be ending any moment. Be blessed, y'all.